as we know that the whole world, civilized world, Western world, did not recognize this kind of annexation. So in fact, it's absolutely illegal annexation of Ukrainian territory. And besides that, Kremlin was very clear about the fact that they even do not know by themselves where the borders of the territories that they try to claim as Russian territories are. In fact, even those territories that used to be under Russian occupation, and Ukraine clearly states that this is occupation, were at the moment when these so-called documents were signed, Ukraine has liberated and retaken them back, and we can see clearly this on the maps. So Ukraine, as the Western world, as well as Turkey, and as well as many other countries, do not recognize any kind of taking of Ukrainian territories by Russia. In fact, we call it war, we call it invasion, and we know that many people suffer. Kherson is my home region. I talk a lot to people there. They suffer, and they pray so that Ukrainian army comes to Kherson as fast as possible.
I want to stress that Russia is in this for the long stretch. They are very serious. For 8 years, Russian public seen how people living in the east of Ukraine, primarily in these territories which are now part of Russia, being shelled by Ukrainian forces, mistreated, declared second-rate. So the mood in the country is not what Iuliia suggests. Many people actually want that to sort of, remain in Russia, and people who they have relatives there and friends, and they speak the same language, to be protected. So, and Russia is not going to, give up. The very idea that these four republics became now part of Russia is very important from the Russian perspective. The West might not recognize it, but this actually plays into Russian hands, because Russians are saying the West is against us, this is a proxy war, they're fighting us, and we have to fight back. And now we're fighting not in Ukraine, not invading or anything. We're fighting and defending our territories. So that's what Russia do. And temporary setbacks, if the country of the size and the potential like Russia really decide to do it seriously, Ukraine cannot win. So they really have to sit down and negotiate rather than going around the world pointing fingers in Russia, demanding more and more, help for rather kind of bloody war, which they cannot win. So that's the result. How it will end up later on, I don't know. But these republics are definitely staying within Russia.